Hello viewer, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will discuss an important project by the Ministry of Power, Government of India, the Restructure Accelerated Power Development and Reform Program means RAPDRP in initiative focus on establish baseline data, reducing AT&C losses to below 15%, upgrading the sub-transmission infrastructure, and we will also cover how to create digital electricity network, attribute of electric network, delta change in the electrical network. So stay tuned till the end if you are interested in working in electrical utility network. This video for you. So let's start. We discuss GIS mapping for power transmission and distribution. How to transmit and distribute substation to consumer, and how to manage all asset network, and how to calculate difference between consumption and distribution and AT&C losses. So it is very important topic. So we discuss asset digitization, asset management, electricity utility network analysis and consumer indexing. Asset digitization: pole, DTR, meter, switches, fuse and others network feature. Asset management: DT, pole, meter and consumer, how to manage in substation and assembly. Electric utility network analysis: how to find connect, disconnects and loops for your network. Consumer indexing: how to connect consumer in your network data. We first take our GPS point collected in GPS, Excel format and other format. Here is our Excel format data for GPS, and we make a save file for GPS data. After save file, we create a digitization process. After digitization process complete, we create network tracking all activities, loop, connect, disconnects. Last, we develop a map. So today very important topic. So we start. Here is GPS data, all GPS data, consumer indexing, DTR, fuse, meter, primary OH means HT overhead, primary UG means underground, secondary OH means secondary line, low tension line, and service point means meter point, and support structure means pole and switches. So we discuss one to one and how to make save file. So we take all data. Here is all data, DTR data, we take some data only, and here is fuse, meter, primary OH, primary UG, secondary OH, service point data, support structure and switches. So we take here support structure data. Here is support structure. So we take support structure data, we open ArcGIS and add Excel. go to path and Excel file. We take here support structure file. We add support structure file. Here is support structure and here is all data. Here is all data, support structure data, and we make a shape file. After that, we right click and go to display XY data, and we select here X field, X coordinate, and Y field, Y coordinate. Here is X Y coordinate. So we select X and Y coordinate and OK. You also give projection, depend on your area. You select here projection and OK. Here is pole and we export it, data, go to export and we write here pole, otherwise support structure, we write here support structure 1 and OK. Here our support structure is ready. Here is our support structure shape file created, and we make a line discharge, make a line shape file. We go to catalog and your path, and we make a shape file. Here we make shape file ht line, or you also write primary OH electric line segment. Select polyline and OK. After OK, we already added and we start editing. And go to editor, edit window, create feature and select line. We select 1 and 2. If you have not clear 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, you also draw a single line diagram, SLD, hand making SLD. So you clear it. We go to editor and edit window, create feature, and we select ST line, draw first, second, third and fourth. Same as we draw all network, same as we already draw it. So we open shape file, all feature shape file, same as draw HT line, HT overhead line, and L2 overhead line, we same position you draw. So we open shape file. Here is our draw line. Here is substation and HT line draw, primary OH line, primary OH line, and here support structure, primary OH, same here is DTR, same as pole. So we also make a shape file, DTR, switch, fuse and meter, and LT line also. Here is overhead secondary OH electric line segment we also make, and here is pole, and you see here is DTR point and some other point. You see here it's service point, here is service point feature. You see here service point and service point. Here is service point and switch. We take a symbol switch. Here is switch, support structure and meter. Here is meter and fuse. Here is fuse, secondary OH line segment blue color, and primary UG. Here is primary UG, starting substation. Here is primary UG, and here substation meter. You see here substation meter. Here is substation, electric substation and meter, UG line and HT, primary OH line and DTR. We make a assembly for arrangement. How to arrangement DTR assembly? So we arrangement it. We go to editor, edit window, start editing. Edit window, create feature, and we select primary OH line segment, and we enter pole and Control E for 90-degree management, and we right click and take a length 1.25, depend on your project. Here is we take 1.25 meter and enter. Here is 1.2 meter, and ESC cut here 1.25 meter, and we select it, go to editor and convert it, split it equal distance 5, and OK. Is converted 5 equal part. We take another symbol arrow here, you see here 1 2 3 4 and 5, and first we switch, here is switch, ST side switch, and fuse, you see here fuse, 2 fuse 1 and 2, here is ST side switch fuse, so we select it, and you also see in attribute, and after fuse, ST side fuse, we DTR, put here DTR, and LT side fuse and meter, last in meter, and we connect line, secondary OH line, here is after DTR line is secondary OH line, so we select last 2 line and we copy and paste it secondary OH line, and OK, and we remove secondary OH and delete primary OH line, delete. Here is our assembly is created, switch, fuse, DTR, LT side fuse and meter. Our assembly is created. After digitization, it is our digitization process. Digitization, here is digitization complete, and here is service point, and you also check here service point where is connected, service point, so we select it and we take it, which pole is connected, field, and we select here GSID, wheel support structure and DTR, and we take it GSID and DTR and support structure. We see here support structure 207. See here support structure 207, and here is 207 support structure. We connect it, secondary OH here, and same as, see here support structure 209, and you see here 209, and we connect it, service line, and you also see this one 209, here is 209 pole, you connect it 209. Our network digitization process is finished. Here is disconnected. If network is disconnected, you check, you connect it. Our digitization process complete. Here is our digitization. We take only some part for example and we save it. After digitization, save file. We close it. Make save a MSD. And we go to R catalog and we make a network. Here is our save file, all save file, and we make a network. We open R catalog and we right click and go to new and file geodatabase. We write here electric network. After it, we right click, go to new feature data set. We write here electric network. Network tracing. You also write electric network 1 and next we take here projection and next we create it and we go to import and we select here feature multiple. We select here all save file, and we select here all save file and add and OK. We completed. We see here all data is available and we right click and go to new and create geometric network. Select all, next, finish. And OK. After finish, we close it and open. We already make a MSD, we open it. We open it. Here is our network. Substation. See again. Here is substation. It is meter and primary UG and support structure. Here is support structure and primary OH and next here is asset management, pole, primary OH, ST side switch, primary OH, LT HT side fuse, DTR, secondary OH, secondary OH side fuse and secondary OH, and last meter which is DTR meter, and we trace it after making network. We trace it we start editing. Here is network, you see here utility network analysis. If you have no, you right click and go to here utility network, you add it. Here is utility network for tracing. For tracing we go to flag, we flag here. After flag we go to analysis option and we select it, already selected, and we go to here find connected, find loop, disconnected, find path upstream, find path downstream, and so on. So we first we check find connected and we click solve. Here you see here is all feature is connected. You see here all feature is connected, and we also check disconnected. You see here not any disconnected because already connected, whole area is disconnected. If you find disconnected, so whole area is disconnected. If we disconnect for checking, we disconnect it checking purpose, we disconnect it. We disconnect and we find connected and check. You see here it is this area is disconnected. See here all area is disconnected, only this area is connected. We connect again. And we check again. Here is You see here is disconnected, so we connect it. You check again, area is connected. If you want to find loop, you go to loop and solve. Not any loop, we create for checking purpose loop. So we connect it, this one, and we check again. It is not connected, we connect again. We disconnect it. We disconnect it and we connect. We connect. And trace again. You see here find loop, here is loop. If you want to solve it, you disconnect, double click, you connect it. We also delete. If you want to delete vertex, you right click and remove. Our connect, disconnect and loop it complete. After this, if you want to add consumer, here is consumer info, here is blank, not available any consumer. You want to make a consumer info for information, so you go to R toolbox, and go to conversion and Excel to table, because we have Excel file, so we convert Excel to table. we input Excel file. Here is consumer info Excel. We select it and OK. Our Excel is converted table, you see here, and after table we go to data management and general, append, and we select here customer info, and we select here our file and go to no text and OK. You see here you go to append and we select here input file and target and no test, select here and OK. And you check data is here, all data, customer data is here, and also relationship and account number already, all information is available here, and we remove it. Our network is completed. GPS point to consumer linking. If you want to draw a map, you go to layout view and we select here layout, and insert test. You write here feeder map, and you also change symbology and size, and OK. Adjust it, and if you want to legend, go to legend and enter legend. We make a simple legend. Here is legend, here is legend. We also remove legend. Here is legend, and we also insert if you want to insert legend, go to insert and legend, and we select all layer, remove all layer, and next you also select border and other, next, next, and finish. We make it legend. Here is legend. If you want to draw a north arrow, you go to north arrow and select anyone, and you put here north arrow, and you size up and down. You select here, and after complete map, you go to file and export map. And go to our path. And we'll make here name here feeder map and save. You see here our map. You see here map is ready with symbol. Here is symbology. You also see, zoom it, and you see here all symbology. You see here all symbology. If any question, so please write. Other my number, so WhatsApp number, so you also share me your question. Here is GIS ID. We calculate GIS ID in our utility feature. So how to make GIS ID? GIS ID is combination of town code, feature code, and unique ID. Town code we take 4 digit, and feature code we take 3 digit, and unique ID 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And feeder ID, substation code 4 digit, it is compulsory. Substation code 4 digit. And feeder name, we take a starting character 5 character of any feeder. And other feature, we draw a table. You see here feature name, town code, feature code, unique ID, and GIS ID. Unique ID increment 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So we discuss on this topic. Here is our network. We already previous discuss for how to digitize line, point, and area, and how to connect to each other. So we discuss for relationship and other activities. So we some introduction previous class. Here is our substation, and dotted line is underground, means primary UG, and here is primary OH line, means 11 kV line, and here is support structure. Its support structure means pole, and its other feature. Here is assembly. We say assembly combination of DTR, fuse, switch and meter. This is switch, fuse, ST side fuse, and DTR, distribution transformer, and LT side fuse, low tension side fuse, and here is meter, DTR meter, and its overhead line DTR, and it is low tension side line for DTR assembly. And here is secondary OH line, and it is LT pole, means low tension side pole, and here is connectivity, service line and service point, and we also here is building, land base, means building, connectivity of which building, here is building, and service point, building and line, its connectivity. So today how to make GISID. So we take only one feature. Here we take fuse, feeder ID, GISID, DTR relationship, support structure relationship, and town code. How to put attribute of all field. So first we put town code and feeder ID. So we go to flag. If you have not available, you take utility network field tool, and we go to analysis option, and we select, we already selected selection field, here selection field, and we go to flag, and we flag and we connect it, find connected, and we connect. Here our feature is connected, all feature is connected, and we put it, calculate here town code, we already see here town code is, you see here town code is 1105. So we populate here 1105 and OK, and same as other feature, meter, support structure, switch, service point, and DTR all field, and primary UG, secondary overhead, and substation. We already populated because take a more time, so we already populated it. For example, we pending only fuse. So we populate town code, all feature, and same as feeder ID. We see here feeder id here 1213 Hisar. So we populate it, feeder id, right click, and we write here 1213 and Hisar and OK. We calculate it. We already calculated meter, switch, service line and other field. We already calculated because take a more time. So we already calculated. Feeder id and town code is same, all feature. So we calculate it, and next we make a GIS ID, means unique ID. You see here GIS ID. GIS ID is here combination of town code, feature code and unique ID. So we make ID. So we export Fuge, we export yes, here exported data. We see here GIS ID. You see here FID is started 0, 1, 2 and 3 and so on. So we take it for reference creation of GIS ID. So we go to GIS ID, right click, field calculator, and we write here, you see here town code, after town code feature code, then ID. So first we click here FID plus 1, we populate here sequence 1, 2, 1 and 2 sequence. We again right click and field calculator, we write here town code 1105 and feature code. We see here feature code, Fuge feature code, its town code and feature code 109 and unique ID 1 and GIS ID is this. So we take town code and feature code, town code and feature code 109 and we take here GIS ID. GIS ID we already populated unique value and OK. Our GIS ID is created, town code, feature code and GIS ID. We already completed two other feature. We calculate it. After it we go to Fuge again and join, select here join attribute and go to object ID and export output object ID and keep only match record and OK. We open Fuge, here is GIS ID blank and our output GIS ID is here. We populate it, we right click, start editing, we right click, field calculator and we go to GIS ID and OK. And we remove our join file, we remove it our GIS ID unique ID is completed. If you want to check its ID is unique or not unique, you right click and summarize and OK, and go to sum. Count is 1 1, its unique value. If count is 2 3, and it's double and triple. And we next we make a relation, GIS ID complete, and we make a relation DTR and support structure. We make a relation of DTR, distribution transformer, here is distribution transformer. We already ID generated, DTR ID already generated, here is DTR ID, relationship fuse and DTR. Here is relation field real DTR GIS ID. We right click fuse and go to join, and we select here join data from another layer, and we select here DTR. We want to relation to DTR, so we select here DTR, and each point will be given. Click here and OK. We output receive here. Output is two field fuse and DTR, join field fuse and DTR, both attribute is here. We go to again fuse, we go to join, and we go to join attribute table. We select here GIS ID and join output, and we select here GIS ID, keep only match record and OK. We open fuse, and here real GIS ID, and you see here GIS ID is here, DTR GIS ID. We right click field calculate, and we go to join output 13 GIS ID underscore 1. We double click and OK. Our real DTR GIS ID populated. We remove it, join field, we remove it. Our relationship is complete. You also see we label on, label fuse real DTR GIS ID, fuse real DTR GIS ID, and we also show GIS ID of DTR, GIS ID, you see here GIS ID DTR and real GIS ID for fuse. Our ID is completed for fuse, and we same as relationship of support structure. You see here support structure, so we right click and join from another layer, select here, we select here support structure, and click, each point will be given and OK. Here is fuse and DTR table. We go to again fuse, join, we select here join attribute from table, we select here GIS ID, and we here select join output and GIS ID, and keep only match record and OK. We open attribute table, and here is real support structure. We right click and go to field, and here join output 14 GIS ID underscore 1, double click and OK. Here is populated our support structure. We remove join file, we also remove it. We also see here relationship. You see here real support structure 34, you see last character, all GIS ID 1105 120 feature code, and 34 is unique ID. And we see here support structure GIS ID 34, our relationship is right. So we make all GIS ID same as process and relationship, all feature we already relationship completed for all feature, meter, support structure, switch and other. So we next line feature. Here is our line feature is primary OH. We go to starting, open attribute table. We already populated feeder ID, GIS ID and town code. Here is pending next site support structure and previous site support structure, means its line next site pole and previous site pole. We label on label GIS ID, take a color, apply and OK. Here is GIS ID. We populate it next real next support structure and previous support structure. So we go to search option and we write here endpoint and we enter feature vertex 2 point. We click here and we select here primary OH and we select here start point. Start point means previous pole. For previous pole, OK. We create start point. Line start point is here. This line start point is here. We create and we special join to pole. We go to support structure. We select here support structure. We click here, each point will be given and OK. Our output is here, pole and primary OH line point. We go to primary OH, open, we go again join and select here join attribute from table GSID, join output GSID, keep only match record and OK. We populate real previous support structure, we right click, field calculate and we join output 15 underscore GSID, double click and OK. Previous support structure is calculated. Remove join file and next we go again feature vertex 2 point and we select here primary OH for next point. We select here and OK and we right click and special join support structure and each will be given OK. For output field here is primary OH point and support structure. Go again primary OH join, we select join attribute table GSID, join output 16 GSID, keep only match record and OK. And we open and calculate GSID, join output 16 GSID underscore 1 and OK. We calculate and remove join file and we remove output file and we check here previous support structure. You see here previous 24, here is 24 and you see here next support structure, you see here 25. You also change symbology, take one, you see here previous and next. Our relationship is right, we save it and next secondary OH line, here is secondary OH line, we populate DTRID, populate here DTRID to all secondary OH line. For DTR population we trash, we clear, already clear, we trash DTR to endpoint. Secondary OH line, we go to flag and we flag here and we go again and take a barrier tool and we trace, we trace it, we trace it, already connected, we populate DTRID here, here is DTR, you see here GSID 11051041 we select here, and we here is DTRGS ID. We right click and paste GIS ID. We populate all GIS ID. And same as we also populate in service point. Service point is already connected. DTRGS ID. And OK. Populate ID is populated, and we save it, and we also populate in service point. If you want to manual, so you also take manual process if you want. So we discuss how to manual populate for point. So we populate manual for point relation. We see here is pending, building, service line, and support structure. Three field is pending for relationship. If you want to manual relationship, so we discuss on this. We select here service point, and first building is not showing. We click on building. Here is building. We go to building, and we select GIS ID. Here is building GIS ID. We copy it, and here is building. We paste it, and next service line GIS ID. We select here service line, and here is GIS ID, service line GIS ID. We copy it and paste it. Support structure GIS ID. Here is support structure. We identify support structure. We copy GIS ID and paste here. If you want to manual, so you also populate. Next, copy building GIS ID, service line GIS ID, and support structure GIS ID. And next, building GIS ID, service line GIS ID, and support structure GIS ID. We populate all field. You see here all field is completed. We remove flag and burial. Our attribution complete for all field, because we already attribute some features already take a more time, so we already complete it. So all field, if you want to trash, so you go flag and take option in selection and go to connect. all field is connected, and if you want to check loop, you select loop and solve. Loop is not found. If you want to disconnected, you select here disconnected. You find path upstream, downstream. We also select it upstream and downstream. If you want anyone, you find it, it's downstream, and upstream is here. And if you want to relationship, how to check relationship, you have a multiple data, but you want to check relationship is right or wrong. So how to check it? So we take a line, for QC purpose. We go to search, right here endpoint, we already take here endpoint, select here feature vertex to point, we go to primary OH and start point, and we right click, join support structure, and we populate it to other field. We make a field test and OK. We right click, join, and table GSID, and OK. And we go to test, GSID, we populate, and we see here 19, you see here 19, but previous poll is 15. You see here 19, but previous poll is 15. So here is wrong. You also check it for open, and we go to, we remove join file, and we take here test file, test file is here. We go to table. Here is previous site support structure equal to test. You see here total number of line is 33, but we equal to 32, means one relationship is missing. One relationship is missing. So we find it, we switch selection and we find it. Here is highlighted. You see here is highlighted because previous GIS ID is 15, but we take here 19. So if you want to find a relationship for QC, so you also take this exercise and we correct it. We write here 25 and save it, and we check again. We check again. You see here 33 is selected because our relationship is right. So if you want to check your data line feature, otherwise point feature, you also take this exercise for check relationship for multiple. We discuss our relationship unique ID and QA/QC. We discuss how to delta change of your utility network, means electricity asset network. It is very important because network is day to day increase and master data is old. So it is very important for updation, deletion and insert. So first we discuss how to delete your structure, means asset. If any DTR, pole, meter, switch, fuse are removed on your field, so how to remove in your master data. So we start first delete. Here is our Excel file. We want to delete DTR, fuse, switch and meter. Here is our format and we fill up each format on your master data, means asset data. Here is our asset data. Here is our asset data. Here is our one feeder, substation, underground line and pole. Its pole and line overhead 11 kV line, and here is road and building. After road building, here is our consumer tag data and secondary OH line. Here is secondary OH line and we remove here a assembly. Here is we remove this asset because field is disconnected for all asset, DT, meter and consumer. Field is disconnected. So how to remove here all data? So first we select it all data. Here is we remove only this one and we go to selection and see here all field is here selected. We open attribute and we select only selected item. Here is GIS ID we remove only GIS ID, automatically structure is deleted. We copy GIS ID, and paste our format. We paste it. Here is GIS ID and other field. We delete it and we copy and paste here, and we convert in text file. Convert in text, finish. And same as secondary OH line segment. We select it, copy GIS ID and paste here. We take on GIS ID, we paste it and remove all field and convert it text. And next we select fuse. We select it, copy, go to fuse, paste, and we copy GIS ID and delete extra field. Go to data, convert in text, fuse, next meter. We go to meter, we copy and paste, copy and paste, delete and border and convert to text. Next switch, we select it, copy and paste, test and save it. Next DTR, go to DTR, open attribute table, select, copy GIS ID and paste, convert in text. Our delete file is completed. Distribution transformer, switch, meter, fuse, secondary OH and primary OH. You see here is all field is selected, and we prepare a format of delete Excel, save it and close it, and we unselect it and we join to all field. First we join fuse, we go to fuse, join, and we select here GIS ID, fuse GIS ID, and we select here Excel, delete Excel. Our data is available here. First we remove fuse, we select here fuse, add, and here GIS ID, keep only matching record and OK. You see here open attribute table, two fuse are selected. We start editing and delete it. Our fuse is deleted and remove field. next meter, join, GIS ID, meter, add, keep only match record, okay. We go to meter, here is 1 meter, we select it and delete, and we remove join axle, no. We go to switch, join, GIS ID, switch, add, keep only match record, okay. Open attribute table, we select switch and delete, we remove axle, next DTR, we go to DTR, join, we select here GIS ID, distribution transformer, add, keep only match record, we open attribute table, we select DTR, here you select DTR and delete, right click and remove axle, and next primary OH, go to primary OH, join and select here GIS ID and primary OH, add, GIS ID, keep only match record, okay. Open attribute table, we select all and delete, we remove it, our deleted, last we go to secondary OH, select GIS ID, select secondary OH, add, keep only match record, okay, and we open and select and delete, remove join, yes, our file is removed, all field is removed means delete, we save it, if you want to delete any feature, so you select these type of process, it is very important. If you want to delete, here is our GPS data, we collect in field, after collect field we convert in shape file and GDB file, and you see here point is here, support structure point 35, 36, 37, 38 and 39, here is 54 and 1 DT data, and we make a insert file, and after it we add old data, here is old data, our master data, here is old data and old data pole and network all feature, and we also add land base, here is land base, center line, hydrological, building and road, and we make a insert file, so we start editing, we already started editing, and after start editing we go to editor, create window, here is create window, we select primary OH, and here is nearest pole number 22, and here is 35 pole number, and if you have a reference file for SLD, single line diagram, you also take SLD, and we make a reference 22 pole number, and we connect it 35 to 36, 36 to 37, 37, 38, and 39. We connect it. If you want to attribute it, we already discussed previous, but we describe some. We select it and we go to attribute. We select here previous poll. Here is previous poll. We copy and paste in previous, and next 35. We copy it and paste it, and GIS ID. If you want to put up here GIS ID, so you also search last GIS ID for your old data. We go to primary OH and we select here GIS ID, and we go to last GIS ID. Last GIS ID is 33, and we put here this one. Last GIS ID is 33. We write here 34, and we also, you see here feeder ID. You see old data feeder ID. You see here feeder ID, and we paste it feeder ID, and we save it. Our attribute is completed. If you want to more detail, you see previous video, and we make next assembly DTR asset. So we go to primary OH and take it and poll, right click, go to length, and we write here 1.25 because we want to convert in 5 equal part 0.25. So we take 1.25 and we enter it, and we go to editor, split equal 5 part. We select here equal part and we write here 5 and OK. It's convert in equal 5 part, and last 2 part we convert in secondary OH. We select it, copy and paste in secondary OH. We paste. After paste, we delete primary OH last part. Here is our line is complete, and we asset management. First we take ST site switch, and next ST site fuse, and next DTR, and next LT side fuse and meter. Last is meter. Our assembly is completed. We save it. After assembly, we complete our insert data, 5 pole and 1 DTR assembly. We complete it. If you want to see, we remove land base and old data. Here is our insert data. We save it, and we, after insert data, we upload in our master data. We open R catalog. After open R catalog, we go to our master data, and we go to asset, electric data set. We go to switch, and we go to load, and next we select here our target file, means field data we complete already. Here is field data we already insert completed. We select here switch and open, add, next, 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 and next, finish. We go to support structure, load, data load, next we select here support structure, add, next, next and finish. Next, secondary OH, we right click, go to load, and we select here secondary OH, add, next, finish. And primary OH, we go to load, next, primary OH, open, add, next, finish. And meter, we right click, load data, next, we select here path, meter, add, next, finish. Next, fuse, we go to load data, select here fuse, open, add, next, finish. And we go to distribution transformer, load data, next, distribution transformer, add, next, and finish. Our data is loaded here master file, and after load data we make a network for tracing our network connected, disconnected, and loop. So we right click and we go to new geometric network, next, and we select all, next, and finish. After finish, we open file, we close it, we open here is our insert data. You see here is our insert data, and we check it, connect, disconnect, and loop. So for checking, we go to analysis option, and we select here selection and apply, OK. Here is need to utility network tool. If you have not, you right click and you go to downside and select here utility network, and we put here. After analysis, we go to flag, we select here flag tool, and we put here flag, and we trace it. We close land base, we select here connected, and we connect it. You see here our line is connected. We mostly see here our connection is here, so our network is connected. And we also check loop and disconnected, find loop, here is not any loop, we connect disconnected, not any feature is disconnected, our network is complete. We discuss how to update DTR capacity. We see here its capacity, DTR capacity. We go to property and display here capacity means rated kVA. You see here it's 100 kVA, and is GIS ID 11051041, and we available here the Excel file. Here is format, remark, set one update, GIS ID and rated KVA. So we update it. Here is DTR 11051041. We update it. We right click and go to join and GIS ID, and we go to update file. Here is update file. We select here add and select here GIS ID, keep only matching record, okay, and we open attribute table, go to table and we select here. Here is rated KVA, old rated KVA, and here is Excel join rated KVA. We right click rated KVA and go to field calculator, and we go to rated KVA, join file rated KVA, we double click and OK. Here is populated 500 KVA. You also open level, rated KVA, you see here it's update 500 KVA. If you want to update other feature, you also proper Excel. We complete class today. Delete, insert and update with network generation and tracing.